friends are glad to die for love. Okay, hi guys, happy Friday. I woke up pretty early to write. I try to write every single morning, Monday through Friday, and where I am with some projects right now, I'm working on a novel. It's like the second of 3, and I have like a loose draft of the first, and I'm now writing the second, and I'm like 11,000 words in, and my goal is 70,000. But yeah, with fiction, you kind of like write it, and then once it's done, you send it to agents. So I was approaching this project as like memoir, but I didn't like love working on it, and I think fiction allowed me to be like more creative. But yeah, and writing every single day at the same time every day has helped me a lot too, with just like being productive and not waiting for like the inspiration to strike, which I feel like is how I sort of felt when I was younger. But yeah, it's Friday. I am gonna go to bathhouse. I'm gonna go to the sauna. I think I'm gonna bring The Idiot by Dostoevsky because I'm trying to read it for like the 3rd time, but I feel like my attention span is like pretty strong now. And last night I finished The Waves Sitting in the Park by Virginia Woolf. It was pretty good. It was like too much interiority for me, but the sections about grief, I think, like are very real and very honest about how like Monday comes after, or Tuesday comes after Monday, like where you're kind of just, you have to like do the steps of life. I think I really liked Bernard too, but I'm happy to be done with it because it was so it was like pretty dense, I think. And now I'm happy to be on Dostoevsky that's just like a little more plot driven and kind of like funny sometimes. So I'm gonna bring that, and I'm gonna read at bathhouse, and then I kind of want to go on a run today, and I have work I need to do, just like email and data and stuff like that. So thank you for joining. Let's get into it, divas. Okay, we're gonna go on a run because I know I'll be in a really good mood after, and cardio is so good for your brain. I'm wearing this Adidas shirt I've had forever. I think I bought it at a thrift store when I was 16, and that was the same summer that one Drake album, Views, came out. That's what it's called, right? And I'm wearing these, I think these are Athleta pants. This is a Lululemon headband, and I need to do my hair. I have a braid out, I guess. I have braids in with the intention of taking it out and my hair being like curly, and but I don't know if I want to do it today or tomorrow because it's like a little bit overcast today, and I don't want the humidity to just sweep away all that work. And yeah, so let's go on a run, and then we'll come back. I've had some meetings. I went to the sauna, and I read so much of The Idiot. It's so good and so funny. Like, it's very funny. And I read the Bible, and now I need to get some groceries because I just have like hummus. I had a chia pudding this morning, some carrots and hummus, and I want to make something with like sweet potato. I'm trying to schedule time to catch up with my friend, and tonight I think I'm helping my boyfriend cook for his birthday party. Okay. Hi guys, I just cried for a little bit. Crying and running are like my biggest coping mechanisms, and I think I feel like stressed and a little bit lonely. So what I would like to do is make myself look better than I've looked the past few days, because I've just been working. So we're gonna start by, I think, taking my braids out, and then we're gonna put on a dress and maybe a little makeup and do my skincare routine and all that. So start with the braids. This is the hair oil I prefer. I've used it for like 6 years now. It's crazy, time flies so fast. After this, we're also going to make some food, but I think I'm investing more time in this other newsletter I have called American Princess, where I write about food and faith, and I like writing about food as a way of getting like excited about it again, because I think my meals have been like quite sad since I've been in a phase of just working like super hard. So we're gonna do all this. Okay, braids are coming out. My hair was already sort of stretched when I braided it, so I think it's gonna be quite fluffy. One of my biggest goals this past year has been to like grow my hair back out, because I got highlights done, and then I think I went through this phase where I wasn't eating enough, and that'll make your hair brittle. So another reason to eat enough and be nutritious. Routine, I've had this for years. My dermatologist recommended these products. When I was like 22, so 22, 23, so it's been a few years now, and I love it. I've stuck with it. I use the Skin Fix cleanser and then the La Roche-Posay moisturizer. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then let's. I'm like, do I want to put on some makeup? Why not? It's Friday. I think it'll bring my spirits up and give me an incentive not to cry again. And sometimes crying is actually healthy for you. Like, it's good to have those releases. And there is a course on hotliterati.com that's like how to regulate your emotions. And it has a whole module on naming the emotion, like being able to say like, I'm overwhelmed, or I'm lonely, or I'm stressed out, like really helps with your ability to regulate your emotions and calm down. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm gonna show you guys what I like to do as someone with protruding eyes. Okay, so I like to just do a little bit underneath, like that, on the outside preferably, like that, see? Crazy. And you can just blend with your finger. And then if I do like anything on the eye, I like to do kind of like a 60s, not like a cut crease, but like a little bit into the crease. And again, this is really good for protruding eyes. And I haven't worn like a lot of makeup in a very long time. When I did pageants, I would get like my face just like literally airbrushed sometimes, and it was so fun, and I felt like a little doll. But yeah, I just don't do it a ton anymore. I would love to, should I start modeling again, I would love to do some more like editorial, like weird stuff. Like I love Albert Watson is one of my favorite photographers, and he has these just gorgeous photographs of a lot of different people in like strange like depictions that you wouldn't usually see them. He's so cool. Especially his photos of David Bowie are so cool. But yeah, I would love to like do something like that. I used to have all these like intricate lip combos. I used to not be able to travel without like my whole makeup bag, which I like being much more simple now. I feel like it's also in line with just broader trends in the world. Like, you know, we're not doing the 2016 like full glam anymore. Nice. And then if you have been following me for any significant amount of time, you know I'm obsessed with blush, specifically the Armani Luminous Cheek Tint. I always wear it in like whatever the red is, but I would like to get a new color for the summer as I get biracial tan. So this is the one product I do wear like super consistently. Nice. Okay, I already feel better. This is the Skin Fix lip balm. One of my dear friends got it for me for Christmas last year. In rosé. Gosh, I would love to have some wine right now. I only drink on Friday and Saturday. I think it helps me stay like super productive during the week. Okay, so this is Glossier Cloud Paint in Puff. We're just gonna do a little bit, and I think it can come out quite fast. So a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit on the nose, a little bit on the center of the lip. I wonder if it would be good on the eye too. See, you can use makeup like anywhere on your face. It's like cooking. You gotta be creative and willing to take a risk. So it's not like doing a lot. Oh no, this looks so cute, right? You can see it. Keep it pretty concentrated on the bottom lip. Nice. And you could just end here. I'll wear mascara. Okay, so this is also the Sweet Beauty mascara in just black. The Cloud mascara is so cute. If you want any of these products, I think I have them all linked in the description. I just have like a landing page right now on hotlitterati.com/halo. It has like all my links. Quite nice. And I've used their lash serum a little bit, which I think is, like, I naturally have pretty long lashes, but I think it did make them grow longer. I'm not gonna do it today, but one thing I do really like to do is put a little bit of gloss on my eyelid. I think it creates a really nice kind of like wet makeup look. Nice. I do like this lip. Okay. I never wear makeup anymore, so now I see myself. I guess never's not true. I've worn it like on weekends. So now I'm like, wow, hi. Who's that? Okay, sick. Let's get dressed. So I brought a comically small amount of stuff with me when I came back to New York this time, and because I was in like one long-term lease for a bit and didn't want to renew. And so most of my clothes I shipped like back to Kansas, but my fantasy in life, I have it with my sports bras, is just to have like dresses or shirts that are like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'll probably do it at some point. I have like a couple tank tops like that, but you know, I needed like a dress or two for some events and stuff that I've had here. So I bought in an earlier video 2 dresses at this thrift store I really like in East Village, and I'm gonna wear one of them today. Okay, so this is the dress. It's like super simple. It's just a cotton halter red dress. When I thrift shop, I look more for quality rather than anything else. Like, I want a fabric that isn't super synthetic. I want something that's like mostly cotton or like some sort of material I know I can get behind. Okay, nice. Yeah, I am in a much better mood than I was like 10 minutes ago. Okay, so I'm just gonna tie this up more. It sort of makes me want to wear my hair up, but no, I think I like it. And then I wear the same jewelry every day, so I'm just gonna put it on. Yeah, that's my get ready with me, I guess. I might put on like a little bit more blush, but yeah, I'm just gonna work and like make a sweet potato and probably read. I read so much today, but what else do you do, you know? There's this thing I do when I'm like down bad, kind of, where I narrate my own life in the third person, or when I'm bored, honestly. I think when I just create like the cognitive space to be really creative, I end up kind of like drawing this comic that is me, but not me. It is Halo, like Halo the little angel. I'll show you guys this other version I did that I think is so fun. So this is this other journal that I had. These are from like eating an apple. I don't remember what this is from. Yeah, I was like going through it when I wrote this, the big saga of Halo, and see there's like an angel, and there are these like recurring characters like Pigeon and Mr. Daffodil. And Halo says, I know that I used to live in the sky, and I know that someday I'm going to go home, but for now, I'm just doing all the tasks. Yeah, I love journaling. I love having this document of like how I feel and like what I literally need to do. And it is like practical to an extent, but then I do end up just drawing like a bunch of other stuff. So I really recommend. But yeah, I'm gonna go like home proper to Kansas for a week or two and work on scaling my business and getting Hot Literati to be everywhere, but like in a helpful way for people. And then I miss music. I think when I'm home, I might just buckle down, edit some like footage I have so I can do more artist profiles. And then I also really want to recreate a bunch of songs in FL Studio because I miss music and I want to get better at production. And I made an EP, but I did all the editing in the GarageBand because I didn't have computer space. So I kind of want to try to do better. But I think in order to be better, I want to make other versions of like songs I really like. Like some of the earliest productions I did to learn were like Lana Del Rey songs, and my versions of like making the whole thing from scratch are on my SoundCloud. So I think I'll try to do that with like other genres just to expand and learn and get better. Yeah, I love art. I love all of it. I love doing it more than I like being perceived or read or heard. I love to do it, and you have to, you know? A little bit, thank you.